Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OTTV. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And this analysis, at least at the forefront, will make a little bit more sense to those of you that watched the video from a few days ago. But if you did, I drew out this big pattern, which I'm going to scrunch up the chart here so you can see it better, which, as I talked about, is known as a symmetrical triangle. So I want to update the pattern, and I'm just going to update it by extending this line out here. And you can see that, in the video from a few days ago, there's a battle approaching, and it was just a matter of seeing who is going to win out on the battle. And after today's price action, the bears won out. So the bears took a big chunk out of the chart today and have gained some momentum. Again, where is that coming from? Well, right now, if you want to use technical trading, chart terminology, it is a technical pattern breakdown. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because it's broken down, I'm not saying this thing's going to be at 0007 tomorrow. Not saying that at all. I'm just saying that from a bullish perspective, all right, bulls, it's time to step back up. It's time to, kind of dig in, because right now the bears are trying to make a move. And the good news here is it's still within range of the orange line. Had the price, close all the way down here or something like that, well, then at that point in time, it obviously wouldn't even be close to that orange line. But as it stands right now, the price is still very close to the orange line. So that's kind of a nice little sign in and of itself. But with that being said, it is still a bearish victory for the bears, and you just don't want to see that momentum pick up any more pace for the bears. I realize that was just a general statement. What do I mean by momentum picking up for the bears? But that's the cool thing about charting. It allows you to quantify just general statements. And the way I would quantify the bears picking up momentum is just keep an eye on the distance from the price to the orange line. The further and further the price separates from that orange line, that would just qualify as the bearish momentum picking up that much more strength. So that's really what tomorrow revolves around, and early next week is, what is the price going to do relative to the orange line? Is it going to separate further to the downside, or are the bulls going to step back up? And I'm not saying that the price has to get above the orange line tomorrow, but at least some sideways price action would be, a good step in the right direction on the bulls' favor. So really anything other than the price separating further to the downside is going to be good for the price. So we'll see how the bulls close out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.